Hello guys, good evening. Welcome to today's daily races here on rFactor 2 on rFactor 2 online. Guys, we are about to jump into some racing with multiple cars tonight on the rFactor 2 online environment. So, we gonna get going with the daily races, of course. First, we're gonna jump into the open wheel sprint. Then we're gonna do the Class 1 Masters and the intermediate section. And after that, we'll see. Either the BTCC race or the Daytona race. In between, we're certainly gonna do another beginner's race. And I think for us it's time to hit the practice here because it is just 12 minutes of running possible for us. So we're gonna get giving straight away. The Tattoos F014 is going to be the weapon of choice. I will have to do slight adjustments again on the steering wheel real quick before we get going with the actual driving. So that means putting the steering rotation in a range that is more used for open wheelers instead of GT cars, or yeah, touring cars. Either way, we will be joined tonight at some point by our teammate David Mrožek. He said he's about to do some racing later on today as well. So we're looking forward to that. For the time being, though, we're gonna fight relatively alone here. And, yeah, we're trying to get good, I guess. I'm trying to get good. So 20 liters, we leave that for the moment. Put the brake bias a bit further backwards. Do we have to go left or right? We have to go left. And then we see what kind of racing we find here at Portland. As you can see, 10 minutes to go in this section. Straight away on the limiter. We love that. MGL Race, thank you very much for your follow on the Twitch channel. Oh, so guys, the car, it sounds so low on the RPM, yeah, it already goes full ref very soon. So I need to make up my mind on how driving this machine again. Also, I need to see whether I can move the cockpit around. No, I cannot. It's a bit shit to have the mirror straight in my face, blocking the view onto the apex. Here we go. Hey, Robin. There has been desperate driving in the top split. The only thing that would get me to desperate driving is increasing the safety rank. So I wonder what's going on there, but okay. Let's see how this goes. Maybe a bit too much backwards, the brake bias. This car, obviously, as you can see, off throttle. I don't know what they've done to the diff, but off throttle the car is rotating a lot. Like you turn in and you feel the rears kind of coming on you, and you can only kind of counteract that with more throttle, which is obviously a bit weird. But if you get the things right, car is quack. So I think I need to make it somewhat to the 1:10 10s. Obviously got held up a bit by the traffic here. 111.8 to begin with. Wow. So despite I was completely sideways, full throttle would have just pulled the car straight. Yeah, I'm afraid I've not... I will not have enough practice within 10 minutes to be fully ready for the race. But we will see. The tattoos is very lenient on the tires though, in a way. So, despite you've seen me sliding the llama quite a lot, these tires build up heat and go quicker as we speak. And MGL race, to be entirely honest with you, I hope I'm not going to to fight myself into interesting driving standards. But as you say, top split, that is exactly where we're gonna be. Most likely also with the pressure to be at P1 all the time. So we are looking. I think for the moment I need to fix my turn 1. I need to fix it harder. Disgusting. People weaving on the straight, not leaving the space. We love that. Hey Steve, how you doing? Yeah, and once again, Steve, thank you so much for contributing to this new camera with a big, massive donation. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you for the support, man. Really, really loving it. So, half a second to be found, turn 1. Maybe even more. So what we're going to do is we brake earlier, we brake harder. Get the first slide done. Get the second slide hopefully a little longer. Seems like it's 3/10 that we can find here. The good news is I'm rather sitting on race fuel right now. So the car will get lighter as we will be going into the races. rFacing, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate your time. So, of course I now forgot to look up what was the average fuel consumption. To calculate that for the race. Probably need something like 10 liters or so. So yeah, Steve, thank you once again for the donation. Was it 55 euros, 60 euros? Amazing. What a support. Thank you so much. Just under 1 liter per lap. And since the race is 15 minutes... Actually, we need 16 liters then. Roughly 15. I would have loved a different differential on the car. Because this, you know, off-throttle drifts, like, I'm just no fan of it, you know. Steve, I need to mention it. Credit to who's credit due. You've contributed us enabling that, so of course you get a shout out. Hey JT, how you doing, man? Oh, I see the people dying left, right and center. I mean, as I mentioned, it's easy to die left, right and center with that machine, as it's rotating in an interesting way. So 410 to be found then. It feels almost like you have to carry an excessive amount of speed into the turns. And then you just wait till the rear slips around. Off the throttle. No. Not this one. Maybe the one at 10. Oh yes, I know why the people are going desperate though. Like, I can't get out of the 111 too. I mean, I don't have to right now. This is free practice, you know. It's just 3 minutes to go. Too late of a flick. Can't make that up. I very much agree with how you have to drive this car. Disagree. Sorry, not agree. If people are coming up now saying, this is a drift simulator, I need to say, yeah. You're probably somewhat right about that. Sadly. Yeah, okay, this is the next lap won't count. Awesome. Yeah, it handles really a bit like a go-kart indeed, as you say. So let's see how brake bias further to the front. I fear it needs that brake bias to the front in order to somewhat match the balance when being off the throttle. I mean, this lap won't count, as we know. My brain. I'm so sorry. So JT, I may do. Let me see. No, it's a 19. It goes now 1915, right? Yeah, event starts in 15 minutes. I'm not going to do that. I want to go do this. Racing the class 1 here. To be honest with you. So we race this, then the class... I quickly jump into the schedule. So we race the tattoos, then the class 1, then we jump into the radical. Then I'm planning to do the touring car championship race. And here it might be decisive whether to do the touring car or the LMP2. I remain that up for discussion in the end. Hence why the thumbnail also does not give out a specific car here. So our split is up. Robin Panza, Polesny, Stradi. Quite a bit of competitiveness here going on. So it won't be an easy straight win, I guess. But we have to. We'll be the #1 car again. So as much this is a 5-minute practice, I'm going quickly to grab a coffee and go for the quack pee, and then we go back to racing straight away. So, JT, are you still around? I hope you are. JT, if you find 30 gold people doing LMP2 race with that at the 22:15 one, so the one in 3 hours, then I'm down for it. Count me in. So, obviously I'm going to be a bit scared the lap times of the people that I haven't seen yet. So Polezny is coming around the lap, I think. Will he finish that before end of the... Is he not sliding it? Robin Panza, he may just get around the corner quick enough at the track. Yeah, I've seen a couple of 109s on the leaderboard as well, but it depends how much this racetrack is rubbering down, whether there was some draft and stuff involved, you know. Not saying that we don't see them here for sure, but let's see. Demon Slayer, thank you very much for the follow. Polezny 11.2. I should be able to do that too, though. So let's see how that goes. Quali is coming up now. 5 minutes qualifying. I think it's really just putting 6 liters, do 5 laps, and deal with it, kind of. If I were you, I would be looking for a physiotherapist, because that might be... It could be something around your hips, it could be something around the back of your seating position, stuff like that. There's probably multiple ways or multiple reasons that could cause this numbness. About Cap, hello. You hope to see me one day on the track to smash me? Well, why are you not in this race then? No, Steve, I'm afraid not yet. I guess they are still evolving and Still checking the situation on the current beta, but you know the lovely four-letter word hashtag soon. So let's see whether we can get our shit together finally. Brake bias is a good bunch forward now compared to what we had in the initial practice. Hyperdrives, hello and welcome. It is about the perfect Gandhi flick into turn 2. I fear it. Fear and feel it. Bit too far off. Yeah, about cap. You will find me in the one or other online beginner race where there is only free DLC required anyway, as this race right now. So it's not like hell of a lap, it is a solid lap. Will it be enough for a 1 minute 10 high? I think that's what we definitely need. The 10.8. It's crazy. I have so many issues with this turn 1 and 2 complex. Also going to be about track evolution for the moment. Got way too much fuel going with me. And this might, by qualifying, be well done. So I need to get turn 1 and 2 right. Everything else can be fixed. And guess what? I can't. For the sakes of it, I can't. So maybe I need to just roll lower into it. Okay, yeah, I see why that is. That it's not working properly. Oh, it's linked to another driver for the moment. I will fix this after the race. Bear with me for a moment, please. I don't know why Race Lab apps is doing that sometimes. Only thing I do know is that it is somewhat tight making it to the line again. But as you know, I'm asked to be first. I won't make it. Will I make it? Oh, just. So then we're rolling into the turn more slowly. 3/10. That was a big fuck up. Do or die. We need exactly with the gap that we're having right now. Will it be enough, yes or no? It's enough for the yeah, I was the last one to start the lap, I guess. Ooh. Oh, close one. 15 minutes times 60, we're doing 70s. 14 laps times 65, we go with 10 liters then. Oh my goodness me. Okay, so I need to close this now. I need to close the entire program. Then I reopen the program. Doing the clicks for the 10 liters. This time it points at me. That's awesome. We love that. Robin Panzer saying 9. Yeah, probably we're not going to do, let me see, 15. Are we doing, yeah, 60 divided by 70.5s, we do it best. Maybe even 71s. Yeah, probably 9 would be just enough. Yeah, the getaway will be slower anyway. Not that it matters that much, really, but yeah. Thank you, I am false. Appreciate it. No, Yanni is not doing any races today. I'm afraid. Don't drive into my back, thank you. Oof! So guys, here we go. About cap, I will come back on that question. Oh, there's cars. Sorry. Yeah, not a good start. Quite frankly to say. I would have probably gone wide turn 1 anyway. Well, perhaps it's a hardware issue with the FFB. I mean, I can only guess from here. I've never had a Thrustmaster. I think overtaking here is going to be close to impossible. Unless you're coming around with a big master plan. Ah, if I could have kept that going. But yeah, okay. Resin, didn't I not click the accept button? Because I'm racing indeed, yeah, Resin. I thought I clicked the button already. So Paul Lesney went wide at the chicken. And now for us it's about driving safe. The thing with Portland is it is a short track. So backmarkers can always come into your way. Thank you so much, Resin. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like I thought I clicked it, but maybe I clicked it twice and then unclicked it with that. I don't know, it's very hard to say about Fanatec regarding the quality and stuff. As you know, I've raced on one of their Formula V3 rims and, you know, it was missing some clicks here and there. Personally, I'd call it alright, but nothing super special in terms of quality. So, yeah. Of course, Fanatec is selling in numbers very high, so obviously if you send out 1,000 products, absolutely you get more, or absolutely seen you probably get more RMA cases than when you only sell out 100 products. You know, if you get 10 issues on 100 products or 20 on 1,000, is kind of natural. It was still a difference. In a way. So 9 minutes to go. Oh, I'm still a bit scared, but I just want to be out of the draft there. Look at that lovely Scandi flick. Norman Robinson, hello. Long time no see, buddy. How you doing, man? So after the race, we straight jump into the BMW M4 Class 1 DTM car around Laguna Seca. That's going to be a total different task than this machine. This machine rotates off throttle and then is relatively stable on throttle. The BMW is completely the opposite. Wheel and pedal combo under 1500. Well, personally, I haven't got into that Musa stuff, but I think the Musa equipment might be within that price range. But I see a couple of people also like Gamer Muscle. He's currently using and reviewing one. Yeah, this is exactly not what I should do. So I guess it is sort of decent quality, you know. I think I've been offered to review one 2 years back, but since I was that deep into esport at the time, I was like, I appreciate the offer, but both no thanks, no, I don't have the time. I don't have also the desire to, you know, change equipment between races and get off the rhythm and the feeling and everything. So I friendly declined that. So there's a constant yellow flag somewhere. And being in P1, a yellow flag generally scares me. As you can imagine. I'm afraid though you have to stay on top of the car 24/7 in the race, otherwise people are just coming at you. So let's see then. When we get over the start-finish straight. Got fuel for 6 laps, and I think it's exactly 6 laps to go. Xabo, 6 in line, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate the time. Guys behind lapping the same quick. I'll probably need to say thank you to Wojciech that he did the mistake into turn 1. Otherwise, I think I would have had to risk quite a lot of safety rating to make that pass. I'll need to check though where I was losing the pace on the start, so that is something I'm going to have a look at. How the people got away, and what they did on the car, what I did on the car. Laszlo Shrek, thank you so much for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Welcome, buddy. Yeah, guys, we're close to 7,800 subscribers on the YouTube channel. I think we're lacking only 7 thanks to the subscription of Laszlo. And if you guys appreciate our channel, if you appreciate what we're doing here, and we will get you more of these sim races streamed, that's for sure, then please have a follow on Twitch and subscribers on the YouTube channel. Help us grow in that community. Again, 7 more subscribers up to 7,800. The ultimate goal for this year, though, is to hit 8,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So that is going to be a big stretch, and I'm unsure whether I can achieve that within the remaining 45 days. But yeah, you have to set your goals high, right? You need to be ambitious. So if you guys want to contribute, if you guys want to support our goals, then please subscribe and follow. What I'm using a GSI Formula Pro Elite. That costs 1,800 euros though, including import tax to get it to Germany. The only issue so far with that wheel is the clicking device and the back end of the magnetic shifters. They got wonky on both sides, right and left. But imagine that my steering wheel withstands the usage of 2 to 3 hours on average per day. Now you can obviously ask yourself whether within a period of a year or year and a half, if those both devices are allowed to fail twice, well, obviously the right one, the upshift one and the downshift one, both failed within a period of 2 months together. But again, I think I'm quite heavily using this equipment as well. Julian Bruins, thank you for your subscription on the YouTube channel and contributing to that goal of 8,000 subscribers overall at the end of the year. Much appreciated. How do you like the new rFactor 2 online? I think you are also racing it quite a lot, if I've seen it correctly, in all those races. So Polezny is closing in. Well, instead they sent me the spare parts with express business, so from America to Germany within 3 days, and I had it. And then it took me like 25 minutes and a little bit of screwing to replace the devices. So yeah, you can argue about warranty and stuff, but to me that was sort of fine. What is not fine right now is my speed though. Polezny is coming closer. I don't want that. I don't need that, despite we're into the final lap. Was more focusing on the talking rather than the actual driving. Or I may also have overused the tires a bit, if that's possible. I don't know. Either way though. Wojtja made it back to us up to 6.5 tenths. Time is up now though. My wheelbase is a Sim Cube 1, or better say it, an open wheelbase, so an OSW. So, hopefully not giving him a chance. 3 tenths to go. This is it. Awesome. Is a P1. Is a pole P1. Not the fastest lap though. That said Polezny. But yeah, I want to see what has happened, or not what's happened, but how he does the start. Just slipping into first gear. So did it Panzer. He just dumped the clutch, and I did it different. I was holding the clutch at a certain level, and then I would have went wide, but wow, who went that deep there? P4 guy in the draft, the touchy, then went wide, and then I closed these guys into each other. That was actually, I was so lucky not to die here. So lucky. Victor, that was, well, it should be 55% clutch actually, but yeah. I will redefine for next race. Renee, thank you so much for a €2 donation on the YouTube channel. Appreciate it. So here we sit then. First race. P1. Awesome stuff. Good for our safety rank. A little gains. I mean, expected us to qualify first. Actually first. Same with the race. And you gain 0.6 driver rank. Like... I mean, yeah, okay, probably not a load of high rollers in the system. Polezny, he was in the number 5 car. Like, this is what I don't get. How is Miras, whose rating is way lower even than Polezny's rating, and he finished up 16 places ahead of what he is expected to be finishing up. Yet he's not the highest climber in the driver rank. That I don't get. Small issues with the calculation, I think. Anyway, we are coming for intermediate races. 19 registrants here for the DTM car. Mr. Stradi is going to be in the race there as well, again. So we jump into the practice. Mr. Gertner, hello. Thank you for joining. The drift machine. Yeah, I'm not driving the M2. M2 is not a drift machine. Or do you mean the M4 drift machine? Yeah, that is next up indeed. Yeah, once again, Renee, thank you so much for a €2 donation through Super Chat. And if you guys want to contribute to the channel even further, if you guys also want to use, let's say, custom emotes, I'm currently working on getting more custom emotes to the channels, then consider a membership on the YouTube channel. That costs you, I think, in the lowest case, €3 a month, but enables you with a special badge or badge so that everyone can see you're supporting this channel, and you guys are able to enjoy custom emotes more than anyone else. So, we are in the machine, in the DTM car. You guys love the DTM car, right? Yo, Gareth, how you doing, man? Is Resin streaming with a league race? Oh, no touchy, Michi. A little bit of practice is going. It is super easy to crash this car, yeah. Generally speaking, maybe a small tip. It is a B-turbo car, so its torque out of the low RPM ranges is incredibly high. Higher RPMs on the exit help with the oversteery feeling. So let's say if you're first here, just be a bit careful with the revs, but overall, third gear, rear end is really stable, you know? As long as you can keep these RPM high. So even taking first gear in this corner, you need to be extremely careful when touching the throttle. The 16.5 is to beat. I got no idea if the current lap was really good enough. Oh, I don't know. I assume that this machine here is faster. This BMW is being considered a prototype car, and if I remember correctly, in GT Challenge we did we do 19s and 18s in qualifying? The GT3s? This DTM car produces way more downforce, I think. It's awesome sound though for this car. But I think, I don't know how many laps we're going to have. Probably around 25, 24 in a 30-minute race. I think you need to be careful with your tires, so bad. And something that is really hurting you in this car is wheel spin, I think. Oh dear. You mean the car has a lot of ground effect, Victor? Ooh. Hey Vindis, how are you? So event starts in 5 minutes. I think I'm gonna head out for a quali run. I mean, arguably I'm on a quali run anyway, because I've quite destroyed these tires. Yeah, I have no idea why they went to the GT3s with the DTM, really. Like, those cars have been amazing to watch. They have been amazing to hear. And yet, DTM is just another GT3 car. Just another GT3 series. Like, we have 88AC GT Masters in Germany already. Then we have Blancpain series, Super GT, and whatnot. DTM used to stand, or still stands for Deutsche Tourenwagen Masters, which means German touring car master. Death Machine is sort of about right, yeah. So, I'm going to send it for a quali run though. I don't know how many participants we got on the race. We'll find out shortly, I guess. Yeah, I remember. That was proper strategic race on as well. Now they got the stupid GT3 stuff going. I'm at least happy that they are changing the tires and everything as fast as possible. Despite that GT3 regulation. Yeah, so I think it's not going to be a great lap, thanks to the traffic. In fact, it's a pretty... approximately 4/10 are missing. To what I can do, but it's not about... oh, I could have actually continued. Anyway, that's good. That's alright. 14.9, I think David did 14.6 or 5 in one of these sessions. Deanhard, Mr. Hayden Fury, he was in the practice. It's going to be good fun. 10 seconds to go, 38 participants, that's awesome. Yeah, can I already, when can you register? I register for that, just to note my willingness of racing for the moment. And then we see. So, we go to the event. This is going to be good fun. We are joining the server. Espla Honda, hello. How you doing, man? Thank you so much for joining. I've not completely given up ACC, but for the moment I enjoy rFactor 2 and its popularity. I'm not too big of a fan of Laguna Seca. To me, it's a perfect cup car, racetrack, or tattoos. But personally, I think IMSA GT3s and anything faster than that has nothing to look out for here. there more grip than on the practice server? It's certainly not a modern racetrack. I think that is for sure. There's certainly more grip. Yeah. Way more grip than on the practice server that we had. That should be that mid 15, mid 14. What I was referring to on the practice server when doing the lap with the traffic. Mistake in the penultimate turn. Good mistake here on the exit, was a big drift. Yeah, 14.5 still though. My sound is cutting in and out. Anyone else experience that? Or is that on my microphone? Thank you, Vindis. Thank you, Cahill. Appreciate the feedback. Yeah, I think YouTube is sometimes a bit itchy and effy with the lagging and the bitrate and stuff. Hey NT, thank you. What do you mean by good? Not fishing for compliments here, but just would like to understand your perception. Sound running fine, copy. So yeah, I need to send it right in the corners. I am not only not a big fan of Laguna Seca, I probably also have a small skill issue around that track. Dan, hold on. Let me do the lap. To fully read and understand the question. That was not a good approach. That was a shit penultimate turn again. Oh well. So, would you want less practice time on international and advanced races? No. Actually, then I would actually appreciate some more at times, so that the waiting time to the next event isn't that long. So, it's more like the complete opposite of what you probably wanted to hear. Are people reporting too long of... I mean, guys, for those of you that usually do some rFactor 2 online here in that new competition system, what do you think of the silver, like the intermediate and the advanced practice times for the actual race sessions? Too long, too short, perfect like this? Get your opinions out. Yeah, probably. I can go a bit more open regarding the rear end diff for sure, yeah. That would be worth a try. Alright, I go for a quick pee break, then it's qualifying time. Jota, how do I call your name? Jota Kochian, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Ah, look, so... Okay, this time it's focusing at least on the right person. No, like the guy that followed on Twitch. Thank you for following there. I wasn't just sure how to read out the name without breaking my tongue. Nightmare JD, hello. I can call you NT, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not too happy to overload the game with third-party plugins. Personally, I'm alright with the positions for my displays and for the driving seat position and everything that we have. Of course, there's always room for improvements, but generally speaking, fine with it. Alright, let's go. Patrick Earls, hello, how you doing? I keep messing up this penultimate turn. The tragedy. Whoa. Would he just plod into my rear end if I didn't press escape quick enough? So it's P1 for the moment. Personally, I don't race on triple snow. I race on an ultra wide. Yeah, the car originally also was designed to be way better than a GT3. I like this car so much. It is a handful to drive. It, like someone said, it is basically an F1 chassis with a GT3 shape. And I'm not sure whether that is 100% actually true, but either way, I love the way this machine drives. Way too early in second gear. I keep missing apexes in this car. It's absolutely crazy. Why I go way too fast into them. Yes, this is the DTM car. Copy. Noted. Nah, but that is down to the fact because it's a V4 B-turbo engine. That's obviously why it doesn't sound like an M4. who I think is still a V6. Exactly. Inline B-turbo engine. V4. Not V4, like an inline 4-cylinder B-turbo engine. That, yeah, exactly. Where's Stradi? Javier Soto 16.7. I think David yesterday ran us 13.7 here. He got in line with the car nicely. And for me it's this and maybe another lap. Only about Justin. Unless I fuck this up tremendously, of course. Which we don't hope, of course. Let's go. Missed it. Oh yeah, someone has hit the curb. And then the wall. So how hard do I need to send it? Yeah, this chicken. I hate it so much. Alright. Should be enough for the pole. It's a second of gap for the moment. So I think we run 30 times 60 divided by 75s times 1.3. Actually, times 1.4, right? Yeah, so 34 liters. Actually, let's be safe and take... Like really that quick? That slow? And times will drop, right? So... let me see. Yeah. I'll take 35. How does it handle compared to the LMP2? You can't compare them. LMP2 is constant understeer on most time, and this machine is very, very different to drive in the first place. Flatbed Poker, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. See you in corner. Yeah, car is a handful indeed. What do you mean with the M2 flatbed poker? All right, guys. Really appreciate your support here on our goal for the YouTube subscriptions. 7,800 is the goal for tonight. We're looking for 8,000 subscribers overall by the end of the year. We're lacking 203 subscribers on the YouTube channel to manage that. So if you guys appreciate our content, if you guys appreciate what we're doing, please subscribe us on the YouTube channel, follow on Twitch if you haven't done already, make this community grow. The car is so hot to manage, it always feels like snow tires on a hot track. That is indeed what it feels like. Pretty much. Alright, let's put the car. Yeah, I think no DRS enabled for the races. All right, 1 minute to the race, 30 minutes. I'm very scared of being shot turn one, so I gonna, no matter how good or bad the start is, I gonna stay on the very inside, try not to go wide, and just not being punted from the back. I won't use the pit lane. I'm pretty sure that gives me track cuts. And I don't want to have them either, right? Alright, we're getting ready for the race. Awesome start. But happy to see what the car behind it on the start, because that was a rocket ship. Or was it simply because it didn't roll the first meters right up the mountain? So all I need to do is survive the first couple of laps in P1. Then to me it looks like people are going to overuse their tires. Dan says 30 minutes to wait. Some other guy on Twitch thinks I'm going to throw it into the wall. So let's see whom of you is right. All I'm going to say, the start of Ola Isola was interestingly quick. Copy, copy. Maybe other people will be pushing too hard though. And making it interesting here for us. Again, it's these opening stages of the race now that are critical. You're driving way too slow. But okay, I want to save these tires. And no, they also have wet tires. Otherwise they would need these semi-slicks kind of thing that works in both conditions. Like I think the M2 has. Ah, yeah, this first gear would be so much better. Anyway, back to tire saving mode. We're now consecutively gaining. So, the only thing I must not do is drive too quick and kill these tires. The guys behind will demonstrate how to do that. I'm always competing in a competitive event for most of the time when I'm live. But yes, I'm going to compete in the Sim Formula event that happens at the end of November. What about you? So the lap times will drop a second again as we go deeper into the race. I guess by the end of the race we're probably lapping 18s. That's according to my experience what these tires will do. They will overall last, but they will lose life and performance. Hence why I kept it easy in the first couple of laps. Just try securing the fastest lap of the race, unless in the end someone boxes and just goes for it. That 15.9 should not be reached anymore. Not even by me. Because simply the tires won't allow doing so. And you will see all Isola further dropping and dropping. I should not rack limit here. But you know, if I'm not effing up big time, I expect a 10-second gap by the end of the race. I don't know, I don't own a PlayStation, so I'm afraid can't do some GT7. Will be something to look into for the future, maybe. Massively overfueled. Obviously on a quali lap you push the car very different, so I think I could carry at least 2 liters too much with me right now, but it's fine. Rather have it this way than the other way around. So we can make a little bit more use of that rears. No, I don't have butt kickers tested. They would just drag me off. Because many things on the muscle memory depending on the feel in the car, and since we are not moving around with G-forces. And the butt kickers would need to be 100% pitch perfect without any latency whatsoever. And I would simply fear of a millisecond of latency there, and then you're sitting in your own rig pretty much stationary but moving up and down, or getting little shocks here and there, getting motion sick simply because the movement of the seat doesn't match the movement of the screen. So yeah, I don't want to have that. I can have that maybe after my competitive career. So how are we proceeding along in the evening? At 9 PM I think it's time to race the Radical, and then it will be down to JT whether he got enough sign-ups together for the LMP2 car race. Pat092, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Whether we then head towards Daytona again in the LMP2, or whether we go for the BTCC race at Donington, that is the either or for the moment. Tomorrow we will do the weekly GT3 race at Zandvoort. Gonna see teammates Siene and David in that as well. Or we're trying to head for a podium. That's going to be good fun to watch, I guess. So, as expected, the gap is rising. 15 minutes to go, 6 seconds of gap. I don't know when the tires are going to take the next hit on my end. But Olaizola is dropping and dropping. 3 laps ago, half a second. 2 laps ago, 8/10, and last lap, a second and 9. He will soon be attacked by a car in P3 by Miro. And tell you what, Miro got overtaken by him in the start, and immediately small gap went off. So Miro was certainly saving the tire, and he can play out that advantage now. And go for second place here. No push to pass. That is as well awesome as it's bad for the BTCC cars. Push to pass is obviously a strategic element. See you there, Steve. Thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the racing so far. Yeah, and again, guys, we tried to achieve 7,800 subscribers on the YouTube channel tonight. If you want to see more sim racing content here, if you want to contribute to that channel, Golden, please subscribe us on the YouTube channel, follow us on Twitch if you have not done already. Especially on the YouTube channel, you'll find additional content such as tutorials and clips and useful information. Also, if you want to get more exclusive information about the upcoming Le Mans Ultimate, you will find that surely on my YouTube channel as soon as it becomes available. So I tested VR on the Simracing Expo in 2019, and after I got to turn 4 in a race versus AI, I found myself smiling. because that butt kicker and that VR was, I mean, both at latency, but it was at least same latency with compared to each other. So I found myself smiling because that actually felt super real. So yeah, I would go for that. And this is something I also consider for my streaming after the esports competitive career. To invest good monies into equipment and stuff and explore streams where you guys see virtual reality being our chosen cockpit environment, chosen cockpit camera and stuff. But again, that is something to come for the future. And to be blunt about this, all the streaming and yeah, all the online activities that I do, they would need to throw over a little bit more money to enable those investments. Because as much as this is a hobby and stuff, it's also a business, and I set myself a very clear rule regarding business and sustainability. In order to operate the business, it needs to be able to finance itself. So as much as I would always be able to flush in 500 or 1,000 euros from private money, that's not the target. So to get this blunt, if I'm planning for a new PC, 4,000 euros, the business needs to have that made up and saved up for it to be invested. So Sacramento is out of the race. That will be a big hit for him on the driver rank, because I think he is the guy in the number 2 car. Meanwhile, we have 10 minutes to go. Gap has already risen over 11-12 seconds. And I think we will soon have to deal with lap traffic as well. You can't do a whole race with the same type of tires. Well, you need to drive carefully, and you need to underdrive the car very much. So what is your average wear per lap that you got? You know what, I can actually upload this setup to our setup shop. So if someone feels fancy driving this car, you see how it drives, and you also see from the telemetry how I was driving it, or how I am driving it. Yeah, but when did your tires die? When did they actually go? Because what I'm doing in average here is 17.4. So about 2 minutes ago your tires went. Do you recall the percentage that they had when they went? You had to pit not to die. Well, let's see how the final 8 minutes of myself are working out or going. Lap times are low 17s though at the minute, 17.1. But you can clearly see that I'm first of all doing these low to mid 17s for quite some while, and that I'm not pushing the car. Right-hand turns are uncritical anyway. On the right-hand side, tire wear is 52, 59 on the right side, 52 fronts. So the car is, if anything, understeery. And to be honest, I feel that a bit. This will be a worse lap time than low 17, I'm afraid. Oops. It is these two turns that, like the quick left-hander up the hill and that one down the hill, that is killing the right-hand side tires. %40 when they become slow and dangerous. Okay, I'm at 50-57 now with 6 minutes to go. So I think the best advice that I can give you now is try to save up these tires. Don't overdrive them. Don't hit the anti-cuts. A lot of small flat spots. So since my average tire consumption is at 3.3%, I will get into the 40s, and then we see if I can report you the same thing. I mean, you see that these guys behind are in bigger troubles already. I guess from a performance point of view, they might be half a second of me. But due to the tires, they are already over a second per lap slower than me. So 17.6. Hey Alvaro, how are you doing, man? What is the next race you're going to do? Did you come in with a raid? Let me see if Persker is eventually better there. 44 front, 51 rear. So 2 more laps till the cliff then. But yeah, I see what you mean. The tires are certainly going down. I'm very sorry, Alvaro, don't speak Spanish. And we can start pushing the tires now. With 3 minutes 10 to go, that means 3 more laps. I'm actually carrying Excuse me. 2 laps worth of fuel too much with me. Thank you. The 6-second change. Yeah, that sounds about right. However, the problem is not the 6 seconds pit stop, it's more like the 15 seconds drive-through making it through the pits. Because obviously you only stay fast for 4 or 5 laps. So this and another one. Yeah, you lost 30 seconds on the whole pit stop. That's exactly the thing, you can't make that really up. If someone... You build a rig for your girlfriend? That's interesting. Dad, I thought you would hop in with some racing for us. But obviously getting your girlfriend a rig is fantastic. So dual stream setup soon. As we're coming into the final lap, and look at this. Zola is now really falling apart. Paparinopu is now in 2nd place, finally made the move. Meanwhile, time is up. Tires are at 33.42. I want to see what Zola is doing there. Because these guys are 3 wide. I think Strati is having hell of a POV. Either way, I want to have a look at his starts. Race is done. We dropped to the 18s now. 18.1. But he's a P1. 24 laps. It's awesome stuff. So I can go save the setup with 3 liters less. Let me see what they actually did. Or what Zola is actually doing on the start. Just first gear and light the tires out. Was a good start. Shenanigans happened beforehand, actually. I saw some 3 white stuff. They do touchy. They did touchy. Oh boy. So Stradi killed the guy. Someone else got through and he probably... Whoa, they are actually in a 4-way battle. So Stradi eventually made it then. Here around the outside. Oh, touchy again. Ah, there's another one. How did they finish in the end? Server is shutting down, hence I need a... Interesting. Thank you, Alvaro. Appreciate it. So... guys enjoyed it. That's good. Okay. So, some hints and tips shared. Go off to see how the result is impacting us. It's very good for the safety rate. What? 2 invalid qualifying laps. I can't remember that. Anyway, silver rating, you know, expected to be first and actual first. Like yeah, it's hard to gain any ratings. So we got back to a 50% win rate. Awesome. Okay, back to the daily races. 15 minutes till Radical goes. So, and here this is... so we can do the Radical. And then we need to decide what we do. If I then go for a break and come back with a stream, with a separate stream for the Daytona Road Course cars, or whether I go with the Touring Car Championship at 21:45. JT, if you want us to race the Advanced Series, get us some more people in. We now go for the Radical though. 54.9 is to beat. Where are we? Loch Drummond. That could be good fun for that car. Oh no, I'm sorry. The clicks. So we're joining server very long now already. I hope I can join a server. There we go. Now guys, we're just lacking 2 more subscribers for 7,800. That would be the ultimate goal for tonight, and I would appreciate if we find a way getting those subscribers together on our YouTube channel. Would be appreciated. So, now let's see about that radical here. 56.3 to beat. There was something in that car regarding the brakes. So maximum pedal force up. Oh, what the hell? Okay, back report. Can we have a back report? Holy shit. No, it's still doing the shit. It tests a low. Yeah, but that was more a game glitch rather than an FFB, like a FFB issue of the hardware. Oh, car doesn't turn. Yeah, I know, it's a proper drift car, guys. I'm aware. Car is crazy. Electroduced, whatever that means. Jesus, the car just goes sideways there. Oh. Always good fun to race temporary cars. We love that. Shall we try again? I'm actually a bit scared of killing these tires around here in the race. Something is telling me that this is quite possible and quite a legit fear. Hi Sky, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Thank you so much, man. So thank you for not only being a follower on Twitch, but also a subscriber on the YouTube channel. So again, guys, I think we're lacking 2 more subscribers on the YouTube channel to make the 7,800 overall. Would really appreciate your guys' support on that goal. Oops. As we are trying to speed up the car. As we shorten our way through that hairpin. Sadly a bit too far on the inside. Regarding that left kink, can otherwise be flat out, and then we go for a 55 7-ish, 6-ish, 5 even. 55.5. Master Yi around the turns. Sorry. Oh boy. I actually forgot to check on the fuel. Let's try a quali run. I guess some 15-ish liters we need. 0.75, so 15 times 60. What we're doing 55s. So 17 laps. 13 liters, yeah. Hey Eddie, RF2 daily races, is it any better than LFM daily races? Well, it is at least on the official competition system. Functionality wise, it's more or less same. Just that rFactor 2 online probably offers more variety currently. I want to have more clean air. I'm parking the car, waiting for the gap to arise. Damn it. Already 1.5 tenths off. Oopsie! Oh, we're gonna go for just one other. Hey there. Hey Bruno. How you doing, man? This left-hander is so tricky. That's coming up now. Yeah, that's awesome. That's how we want to have it. That's not how we want to have it though, completely. It will be at least a 0.3. Soriano with a 0.461. And we come in with a 412. I need to check whether people are on left hand or right hand side drives. I'm afraid I can't see here. So 55,412. Right, ha, people are with the left drive. I'll see why actually. I see why. Right, I go for a quick pee. Örensen. Also, that is a tough split now. I wouldn't really rely on me winning this one. Goldwinger, I'm afraid he won't. Pretty much afraid. Oh boy. Overcooking it completely. Nah, I need more practice. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I can do that low 52, 55 if I get my lap together, but effectively, I'll need more practice. I forgot. It will reset the shit. To be patient with the turning in this corner will be incredible. Incredibly difficult. Let's try this, let's do this. Shit. I think surely a 10th, 10th and a half gone. Of course, I have been too impatient again. Ah, damn it. There went the tires. I mean, it's a good second place, right? But a bit of a shame. I mean, on the other end, I kind of know what to do with the car to make it Go Quacker. Problem is, this upcoming lap is going to be the final lap for me. And you know what? That is dumb. So what I rather do is giving everyone a clear track. Well, it's clear track for everyone anyway, but let the people do a lap and further rubber in the track, because track evolution is crazy. But yeah, as I said, I probably would need more practice to just do this driving. Like, you need spot-on driving with the car here. And let's face it, I simply don't have it after 15 minutes of practice. No, I need to drive it sliding around. I just need to time it perfectly fine. And maybe not have that much sliding. Anyway. .3 to find. Just need to extract it. There you go. Those are the 3/10 that we need. Yep. The track evolution is crazy here. Yeah, of course, I got TC off. Maybe not for the entirety of the race, yeah. Probably not. So that will be an action-packed race, though. So we're setting the fuel. That was a pretty good lap, I agree. And to a certain extent, I will have to drive like this in the race, because I'll need the fronts to turn. So, yeah, we need to see how this goes. Seriously? Oh, they need to stop this. I mean, I know I've done it myself. Alright, let's see how we can get away here. It's a good start. Soundless, thank you so much for your prime sub here on Twitch. Much appreciated. So yeah, one bigger issue will be the front tires anyway. So, yeah, once again, Soundless, thank you for your primes up to 2 months in a row. Appreciate it. Fine, Soundless. All these things are helping. The least one really can do is follow up on Twitch and subscribers on the YouTube channel, help us grow the community, as we're trying to get 7,800 subscribers overall tonight. I think we're missing 2 more subscribers on the YouTube channel. And then of course, if you want to support more, then do it like Soundless. Use your Prime sub if you got Amazon Prime, or feel free to become a tier 1 sub on Twitch or a member on YouTube. Those are the things that you guys can support the channel with. And of course, the biggest impact you guys got with a direct donation over the Streamlabs link that you can find in the YouTube description and in the Twitch channel description below. That is really the maximum that you can do to support the channel. Either way, I appreciate you guys are here and watching and enjoying. So I need to keep the driving spirit up here. Front tires are about to fade. Exit is not too good here. And I'm starting to struggle in that area a bit, so More brake bias to the rear to introduce that rear slip that we need there. Felipe Viela, thank you so much for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Much appreciated. That is one to go. Now this time I might be then in trouble soon. So I need 3.5 tenths of gap coming onto the main straight somehow. Yeah, that is the final turns that we need. Stay out of trouble. Guys, I think we've done it. 7,800 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you so much, everyone. Really appreciate your support. That is awesome stuff you guys are doing. Thank you so much. So on to the next one, which will be 8,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Awesome, yeah, that is the drift and slide we need through the final turn. That gives us perfect exits. Just a bit scared with the oval tires. As I obviously don't want to overuse the front left. Because when that stops turning, we're in trouble. Well, we might be in trouble now as well. And that is all because my front left isn't really in the shape that it needs to be. That is also like not too close racing between teammates, that's not what I mean. Too much argy-bargy actually for my liking. But probably introduced by me. I think I slightly overshot that apex of turn 1. As it is sort of touring car racing, it is probably on the limit, but yeah, I rather expect no touchy from myself. But yeah, it's the first race that I'm trying to do with that car on the track. And it seems like... Oh yeah, now I'm quite fucked. Yeah, now I'm done. Unless that dropped. Final turn currently is a lottery. It is such a huge lottery. How we got 5-6 laps to go. Way too long actually for me. For what I want. Yeah, now we're fucked. I need better front tires, it's crazy. Yeah, I've just got it wrong. Anyway, perfect result for the first race without practice. We got the pole by quite some margin. It's just I lack the experience with the car overall. Can drive it perfectly fine for a lap. Now the final sector get only then frustrating when you're not putting the car pitch perfect into the window. Which is what I'm failing currently. Like, see, this is the exits that I need, and then I have the same pace. But I couldn't reproduce these exits that I needed. I'm more competitive than David. Janne is more competitive than me. That is what we had over the years. This year I just didn't focus at all. FSR was, you know, a dead championship for me straight away. With plan 2 do not starts. Like, you know, if you only do 7 out of 9 races, my motivation wasn't quite as high as it needed to be in the full front. Then sadly the 2 races where I really cared One I got taken out in Canada, the other one I took out myself over the curb in Spa. Both of them would have been podium finishes. Or close to podium finishes. So yeah, that's a bit of a sad story, but that's fine. Let's see, probably the one hit of the guy is causing a safety rating loss. That will be quite shit. One invalid lap in qualifying? I don't get that. I haven't had a cut somewhere. At Studio 397, please explain. So fastest lap. Only 15 participants for that one. How is the LMP2? Only 7? Like, guys. What are we going to race then? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Is JT around still? Here for the LMP2 car. If I go for the BTCC race, then I can't do the LMP2 race. Let me just join the practice for the moment to see what it is like. Actually, you know, the LMP would give me the chance to have some food in between. Let me see. For the moment, I need to check. I mean, if I don't have a setup ready for the BTCC race, then I once had it, I think. Not Daytona. What is it? Donington. Ah, yeah, what is that? Might actually be a setup for the no, not for the Infinity, not for the BMW. Let's see how this goes. Alright, let's drive a bit here. Dizzy Dane, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. So we are in the not LMP, in the BMW touring car. Whoops, Donington. So I need to turn down the FFB again. And I'm very afraid before racing in Donington, I need to step up the practice game. Not like you just, you know, run into Donington and then just do a race. And also the number of participations at the minute is low. So what I'm rather going to do is calling it a stream for the moment and then come back with Twitch only on the Daytona race. With the LMP2. Perhaps. Turn. Oh, there's cars. Ah, yeah. Stay with me, car. Yeah, I did do some, well, some rental karting. No real karting as such. But I guess it still counts as in what you're trying to. Where are you living then? Yeah, for fun, I went doing some karting, yeah. California. I'm afraid that this... exactly that chicken is just way too random then. Like, I remember that issue from GT Pro. And at GT Pro, Formula Pro, where we actually raced this layout. It was a shame. In Formula Pro I was sitting 4th at the time when my internet said, nope, I'm not gonna longer stay connected. Big crisis that day for me. Alright, and this is another crisis for the moment, so I would need way more practice. Mm, 31. Just 8. 34 minutes. You know what, guys? I guess I'm gonna go for some food. Problem is, in whatever race I jump now, if I jump into a race, I can't do the LMP2 race. So that's a bit baffling. Alright. I'm gonna go for a break. And if I'm going to race the LMP2 race, I'm going to be live on Twitch only. I'm gonna call it a stream there for the moment. So yeah, guys, appreciate the time, appreciate all the support you got me tonight on the YouTube channel. Much appreciated. And yeah, I might be back live in 30 minutes. For the time being, I think Stradi might still be live with rFactor 2. So we're gonna have a raid. Let me see, Twitch. Indeed. So you guys enjoy Stradi for the moment with some rFactor 2. I think he is signed up either for the BTCC race or the open wheel sprint. And I make him back online for the LMP2 race. But yeah, that needs more than 15 or 20 registrants for me really to do it. Otherwise, it's just, you know, another low shit show, let's say. All right, guys, enjoy the time. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subscriptions. Appreciate it. And enjoy the stream with Charlie now. See you. Bye-bye.